Well, hello to everyone. Hello to you all. Do we have a sound today? Yes, we do. Way! At least we got something right. Should I do a 1950s Piston Cup? No, I shouldn't. I've got enough to do, but it's a good idea. I'm doing an 80s Piston Cup in a couple of weeks, so hopefully that will go down very well. So how are we all? I hope you're all doing well. I'm very well. I'm good. It's lovely to see you all in the chat room, having a good old chinwag. As you can see, it's the final round of the 70s Piston Cup. And we have a bowler on a pole who we, of course, know has won the championship with 242 points. But he can definitely do better than that, and I'm sure he will probably get 50 today again. But here's a little statistic for you. Bowler DeFrail and Jensen Freddy are the only drivers that have got points in every single race. Incredible, really. So the King is in second, Jensen Freddy third, Van der Spin in fourth, Harry Edwards in fifth, myself in sixth, Ledford in seventh. And then we've got Brian Pierce in 8th, the guy in 9th, and we've got Tommy Wipeout in 10th place, Mike Jones down in 11th. Again, can we get the 1850s Piston Cup? Well, I don't think I don't think they've made a mod for the 1850s, to be fair. But anyway, on that note, let's get trackside and get this race underway. 50 laps at Texas World, no longer used on the NASCAR circuit, but we're going to use it here. Fantastic little track.
Drivers, start your engines!
Lovely little start your engines there, as the boys all go out in them lovely V8 sounding engines. Just gotta love the noise. Absolutely love that noise. Can't beat it. And what bad news have you got, Juan? Bad news is not good news. As all the boys go around for their usual lap around the track behind the pace car, and they will get started very, very soon. Get them belts tight. Let's get this party started. It's raining in Talladega, so no NASCAR Cup at the moment. Will it get cancelled? Who knows? I've not got it on now, I've turned it off, so I'll have to check it out afterwards. And go Dynaco, Eric says. Go Dynaco. Well, who knows? The green flag is about to come out, and we're going to have a certain somebody get us underway.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys and girls!
And they are underway here in Texas at the Texas World Super Speedway. As you can see, Mike Jones already taken a low route there around this track. We have 50 laps for you this evening, and we have sound. So at the moment, fingers crossed, all is good. Ah, you're going back to church on Saturday. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. It's only the States Cup on Saturday anyway, so you probably won't miss much. I'm sure we'll update you though, as Bowler is continuing. Oh, as they all go swaying around down the front straight. Fantastic driving. Look at this. We've got a 4 wide here at Texas. Oh, that was pretty close. Harry is in the middle of them all. Not seen Harry for 3 nights on a row now. Not sure where he is. what has happened to him or anything. Jensen Freddy now takes the lead. As we know, this championship has been between him and Bola de Frail this season. And I think we made a deal with the Yugoslavians, and we've made a deal. We can't go into too much detail. I'm good, Roblox, thank you. I hope you're well as well. King gone in to the lead. Look at that. Jensen Freddy still up there though into third place. As we go to camera 1, which is not a very good camera here at Texas, so we're sort of staying in camera 2 and the spectator cam. And if a few people want Bola to win, a few people want the King to win. I'm going to probably go for the guy. He's not had a win this season, or Brian, so maybe Brian. It'd be nice to see someone else win a race. It seems to be the King, Jensen Freddy and Bola that have dominated this season. Fantastic driving by Bola there, as it looks like now the guy is attempting to go ahead and take this first place position from Jensen Freddy. The King still all over the back of that other Superbird car. But the guy is now eyeing up a possible attack on that first place as the King, has to move. He nearly touched Jensen Freddy there, but saved himself and pulled up a little bit and stopped himself from hitting the 142 car, as though the King goes in the lead on lap 7. And I think you are right. I think there's going to be a little bit of carnage. They are driving very, very closely. And considering it's the last race of the season, you think they'd back off a little bit. There's only, there's 3 drivers that can get second place. Jensen Freddy, the King and Mike Jones. So I'm guessing it's them 3 that are going to be fighting it out. Especially these 2. They both want second place. Currently Jensen holds that. But is the King going to try and get that position off him? Did anyone else just see that? Did anyone else just see that? That is a yellow, right? That, I'm sure, was Van der Spin literally just stopping in front of everyone. Look, watch this. Let's go to the 80 car. Oh, sorry guys, sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Right, watch this. This is weird. Look, he just stops. He literally, I'm guessing something happened to the car, and then they all start. He caused that. He caused that yellow flag by literally stopping. So there's got to be something wrong with that car. There's got to be. He's still got an engine though. So maybe he's got a flat tyre. Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can notice anything. Let's go further back a little bit. Let's go to about here. It's like he lost power or something. How weird is that? Very, very, very odd. Van der Spin. Still going round though. But looked like he was he lost power or something. As everyone goes in the pits on lap 10. Hello Brian, how are you? Better late than not at all, that is definitely true. Did you see that Van der Spin then? That was just weird. That was like the weirdest thing ever. Not too sure what went on there. I don't know if it was a tactic or what. He just literally pulled up and stopped all the cars from moving. Caused a little minor crash, but nothing too big. I do like Krusty Burger, yep. But so I don't know what happened, but I'm going to imagine that Brian is now in the lead here. And he's not gone into the pits. And or is Van der Spin, shockingly. Considering he slowed everyone up there. But no, don't know what happened there, guys. Very, very odd. Very strange from Sage. Or sorry, Sylvester. It's not Sage. Sage is his son. Who knows what happened, but it continues on the yellow. So Brian officially in the lead. Had a 50 lap going at Martinsville with the SN70 Great Mod. Finished 14th out of 35. Awesome. That's well good. 50 lapper. But that was a good race at Martinsville. The SNSC 70 mod. I did answer Roblox. I said, yeah, I do like Krusty Burger. I don't like Krusty Burgers, but I do like Krusty Burger from The Simpsons. I have seen Sonic the Hedgehog. I used to have Sonic the Hedgehog on the Mega Drive and the Master System years when it first came out. Saturday Night Stock Car, that's it. So what is Saturday Night Stock Car? What is it then? Is it just, I don't know, like an amateur thing? Is it a route into NASCAR? What, you know, what? It seems to be very popular in America. I might have to give that a go, Brian. Sounds good. I have to give that a go, see what it's like. Bumping and thumping, I like that. Dodge Chargers, you can't beat them. Can't beat the Camaro either. Ford Mustangs, ooh. I've always wanted a Shelby GT. Always. I'd love a Shelby GT. Oh my days. Eleanor, I'd call it. Just like the one from Gone in 60 Seconds. Oh, what a car. What a car. What a film. I wish they would release the Cars from teaser trailer for Cars 1. I wonder if they're ever going to make a Cars 4. Wow, you must be on repeat today, Eric. You said that 3 times now, mate. Yeah, and Roblox is repeating himself as well. Must be trigger happy on the enter button today. Oh yeah, that sounds good. Short track sound. Here we go, guys. The green is going to come back out, and we are going to start. Brian takes us away for lap 13 here in Texas at the Texas World Super Speedway. What a track this is. One of my favourites now, and I'm definitely putting this into the 80s championship, the 80s Piston Cup. Go Dynaco, Eric says. Go Dynaco. Jensen, Freddie, Strip and Bowler all coming back up into contention for first place. These guys at the front don't seem to get that long to be up here with the leaders. Brian is holding on, but I just don't think he's got a fast enough car. Lovely, Jimmy, lovely. Boogity, boogity, boogity. And look at that, Jensen, Freddie already back into first place. Bowler in second. They made that look so easy. Brian didn't even hold on for a lap then. The guy now coming up, as is Boris Ledfoot. Mikey Jones is there, and even Van der Spin is back at the front after that disastrous I'm just going to stop here and have a rest lap. That was a bit weird. Very, very, very odd one. But now we have got Jensen Freddy at the helm, as they are on their way to start lap 16. I don't have any rubber tyre Piston Cup Racers, no. It's the Charles Hedgehog. My third stinks. So Jensen Freddy leading. Boris Ledfoot going really out low there. Maybe getting too close to someone. Didn't want to take himself out of the race. Got 50 laps here tonight. We've been running for 19 minutes officially. Oh, look at this. Look at this. That was close. That was epically close. I really thought that was going to be carnage then. But Bowler just pulled out at the last minute. And talking about Bowler, not seen him this evening either. Bowler and Harry both MIA. And considering Harry was the one who kept going on about doing this 70s Piston Cup, he's not here for the final 2 rounds. What's that about? Don't like Fords if you haven't figured it out yet, Liam. I guess that. I love them. I absolutely love them. Ford Escorts, Ford Capri, Ford Granada, Ford Sierra Cosworth. Oh my god. RS Turbo. Oh, don't get me started. Mark 1 Escort I would have any day, and I would love it. Even a Mark 2 Escort. They were the days of cars. Ford now, rubbish. Looks like Antonio Ramirez is pulling out there. Got issues with his car by the looks of things. He's slowing everyone down, just like Van der Spin did. I don't know where everyone else has gone. Oh, there they are at the back. But no yellow, which is good. I thought that maybe a yellow had come out. So Brian Pierce up to second again. Really? I didn't know that. No, they seemed the 70s and 80s were good to Ford, really good to him, and then the 90s hit and they just sort of, I don't know what happened, they lost their way in this country. They brought out the they started on the Mark 4s and Mark 5s, and they were just awful cars. But the Mark 3 Escort RS Turbo, wow, and the Sierra Cosworth were just something else. The Sierra Cosworth was probably the car of the 80s, I think, in my eyes. What a car! And then, not to do with going to Vauxhall, the Lotus Colton with Lotus and Vauxhall, that was incredible. What a car that was. The Lotus Colton. They only made so many of them. You can pick up a Lotus Colton in this country now for about 100 grand. When they first come out, they were like 7 in the 80s, which was a lot of money, but you know, it's just crazy. I think an RS Turbo now is about 10 grand. Escort. Sierra Cosworths go about 100 grand. Yeah, it's crazy. They hold their money because they don't make cars like that anymore. So, going back to this race, lap 21 in the King, Bowler, Brian and Mikey Jones fighting it out. Jensen Freddy there, Van der Spin and myself in the race at the front. Oh, and we're coming to a back marker. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That was close. That was close as Bowler and Brian and the King make a run for it. While they got the opportunity, as they that back marker slowed everyone up. Wow, that was nearly carnage then. Race damage mood springs? No. Yeah, the emissions. Yeah, you're right. Killed it. Killed everything. Yeah. I feel sorry for the future. I really do. All these, you know, even my kids, I feel sorry for the future. They've got no future at all. No fun. Everything's serious now. There's no, you know, nothing's a joke anymore. Everything's serious. Everyone's stressed. It's just, the future is not rosy for the next generation, that's for sure. Poor little buggers. Anyway, Jensen Freddy in second, Bowler in third place. There is the King taking the lead. And we got 3 wide going down the front straight to start lap 24. Look at this. Going into turn 1, Van der Spin and myself hot on the tails of that 3 wide. Van der Spin trying to get past me, and he did it with relative ease. As Brian went into the pits. I'm guessing these boys will now pit maybe. And Brian will then go back into first place, I can imagine. It looks like Jensen Freddy is continuing on for another lap. Jensen is 0.89 seconds ahead of Bowler, but Bowler and Van der Spin are catching up relatively quickly on lap 25, so we're halfway to the end of this race, and so far it's Jensen Freddy who is leading. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Brian. I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and that was still fun for us. You know, I remember it, the happiest days of my life. Even the early 2000s, and I'm going to be honest, what changed everything was 9/11. 9/11 changed the world overnight, and everything has just gone kaput since then. It's just gone downhill, everything. Everyone's stressed, everyone's paranoid, everyone's scared. No one wants to go out of their houses. Kids are rebelling against everything. They've got more rights than adults. They've got more rights than the police. It's just pandemonium out there. And I really do believe it was after 9/11. It just changed the world, that did. It changed the world. You know, terrorism is to produce terror, and they produced it that day. Hello, Miguel, and I think it is going to be a war zone, but Jensen Freddy and and Van der Spin are going around. Looks like Jensen may be going into the pits, is he? Yes, he is. He goes into the pits as Van der Spin, myself, and Mikey Jones continue on for another lap. Lap 28. 2001 was a bad year. It was, yeah, all over the world. And I just think things changed a lot then. You know, in all sorts of ways of life, all over the world. Things dramatically changed. Flying changed. You know, defence changed. People started spending more money on army. And people stopped trusting people after that, you know. Paranoia got into people's heads, and that was it. Everyone was a suspect. Everyone was an enemy of their country, you know. And it's just got worse and worse. No one trusts anyone anymore. Everyone's quick enough to stab everyone in the back. And it's just mayhem. Absolute mayhem. And this thing, you know, at the moment, these riots, is just crazy. It's so out of control over one little thing. I know it was bad. The man died. I know that. You know. But all these riots, it's just crazy. There's no need for it. March, you know. Hold your banners up, you know. March for what you believe in. I understand that. But not smashing shops in and beating people up. That's not marching for your rights. It's unbelievable. Anyway, I am in the lead. I'm in first place with Mike Jones in second. What was the best year for me? Ooh, that's a good one. I'm going to say 2006. It was my 21st birthday in 2006 and I was in Ibiza. Best holiday ever. Yeah. Absolutely crazy that was. Crazy. I've only got pictures to remember what happened because I don't really remember much about it. To be fair, 2 weeks of carnage. So, myself and Mike Jones are first and second and we're continuing on for another lap. And we have a yellow. What has happened? Let's get to the pace car. Where is he, Mr. Paceman? Where are you? There you are. Let's see what happened. As he goes in, we shall go around. Let's go round the track and see if we can see anything. Oh, the yellow's already out, of course, yeah. Oh, look at that. That's a nice little peach. Look at this. Clutch burn and wipe out. Oh! That's going to hurt in the morning. Wow, what a roll. What a roll. Do you want to go on board for that one? Oh, I want to go on board. Right, guys. Get the sick bowls out because this is going to be tasty. This is going to be tasty. Close your eyes if you don't like this sort of thing. Ready? Steady. Go. Wow. Wow. I'm just saying. My head is spinning. That was awesome. That was a pretty good crash. Hopefully I'll remember to save that one. Racing tyre and clutch burn are both out, as is Augustino flywheel and rotor. And I'm sure the number 90 car, Terry Wipeout, yes, he has gone as well. Sorry, not racing tyre, clutch burn and wipeout are both out. My apologies. But what a crash that was. Wow. That was brilliant. Press F to pray for clutch burn and wipeout. Well, I think they need more than that. They are definitely going to the infield hospital. I did watch that replay. That was awesome. That was proper awesome. How did it happen? Press F. Press F. Everyone's pressing F. So, on another note, I'm not in the lead anymore. I don't think. I think it will be the car up behind. I think it'll be Mikey Jones that's in the lead. There's Brady, Bowler, and Mike Jones. The best year for me was 2019 because I found out a lot of Disney cars in the stores, and it was the first time I went to North Carolina. Wow. And that's so last year was your best ever year. Wow, that's crazy. I wouldn't say since 2010 I've had, my 2009 was a good year. My daughter was born. 2012 my son was born. 2008 I met my current partner. We've been together ever since, just. So yeah, I've had some good days. I've also had some bad years, really bad years. You know, it happens. You have the good comes with the bad. And the bad comes with the good. So we're still on a yellow here at Texas. 33 laps. We'll probably start on lap 35, which will give us 15 laps till until the end of the race. There's the current table. 9 rounds have been completed. Bowler winning 4 races, incredible feat. Him and Jensen Freddy, if you didn't see at the beginning of this race, they're the only drivers in the season that have gained points in every single race since round 1. So I'm hoping they don't mess that up today, and I hope they get some points. Because believe it or not, Jensen Freddy is out of the top 10. He's a lap down, and he's in 17th. So that's not looking good for him to continue that run of points. And it may just be Bowler who carries on that tradition. And I've just noticed Bowler is on a back lap as well, as is the King. So they're all behind now because of that crash. It's changed the whole lineup now of this race. Mike Jones leading, Harry is in 2nd, and Candyman is in 3rd. So that has completely changed the lineup now. So we're going to have a different race on our hands. Or unless these leaders all decide to pit. But I think they've already pitted. So it's going to be a very, very odd one. Got loads of cars on the back lap. 4 laps down the number 79. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And Brian, you're on the back lap as well. So I don't know what happened there. It must have been to do with that accident, and everyone got left behind. I don't even think Mike Jones has pitted yet. I swear he hasn't. I swear he's just continued on. He must have a non-stop fuel supply in that car, and non-wearing tyres. So we are about to restart on lap 35, and we are off the green flag. Timmy the flagman does his job right for a change, and we have liftoff, and we are off to a great restart as everyone's trying to get back on that lead lap. As you can see, Bowler is on his way already. Going past Mike Jones. Now, will he get the back on the lead lap straight away? How will this work out? Even Jensen Freddy is hot on the tail of Mike Jones, wanting to get back on that lead lap. Look at Bowler go. What does he have in that car that no one else has? That car can move. All season it's done this. And Jensen Freddy's car. They are fast. Very fast. Yep, they're now back on the lead lap. They've got to get all the way round to catch up with Mike Jones. Can it be done? We're not following the leaders. We are currently following 16th place. The leader is the number 56 car, which is... sorry, I pressed the wrong button there. I'm in second, and the 56 car is Kerber, who's in first, who's behind me. So how weird is this? That is very odd. And I want to watch these guys catch up with the back markers. Your car has a flush handle on the rear quarter. What? What? So, as they all go round, where are the boys at? They're 12th. Nope, sorry, they're not. They're 16th, 17th, 18th. So now we'll see what is going to happen. Can they get round and get back to first place? As I am now in the lead with the guy in second behind me. Wow. The guy hot on my tail. You better let me win. He better let me win. He better be listening. I've not won a race this season. It'd be nice to win something. Oh no, what have I put you in for the 80s Piston Cup? What? I can't remember. Oh no. No, I haven't. No, you're alright. You're alright. It's all good. It's all gravy. It'll be fine, okay? Don't panic. So, believe this, right? Van der Spin is still in the top 5. After everything he's done in this race, he's still managed to stay in the top 10. Incredibly. Let's have a look. So, it is Bowler, Jensen Freddy and the King are up to 11th, 12th and 13th now. As myself and the guy are keeping up with them back runners. If we can get them to get behind us, they'll go a lap down again. And I'm trying to catch up, and Bowler, the guy's giving me a push sort of thing, or trying to give me a push. I won't let him. And Bowler's trying to get back on that lead, well, stay on that lead lap. Season 4 of the Nations Cup will probably start in the middle of July. As things stand, because we've got a lot of other things to finish first. We've got we've got this tonight. We've got the look at the guy! What a move! We've got this to finish tonight. We've got the A1 Grand Prix. We've got the Piston Cup. We've got the Veterans Cup, and we've got the States Cup all to finish before the 80s and the Nations Cup come back. So got a lot to go as the guy takes the lead. Will he get his first win of the season? Both of us are fighting for our first ever win, and it looks like the only person who's going to catch up with us is Van der Spin, who is riding high in third place. And I'm so gutted for Jensen Freddy, the King, and Bowler de Frail, because they are struggling to stay on that lead lap, and they're going to miss out on points. First race of the season. I think I jinxed them. RSN is from Disney Cars. So in Disney Cars, it's the people. It's basically like ESPN or something like that, you know, or Fox or something. But it's their own version. So it's RSN, Racing Sports Network. That's it. Roblox. That's the one. So I thought I'd put it into the stream for a bit of a giggle. So as you can see, the boys still are struggling to stay on that lap. I'm struggling in second, but the guy is well away in first place. this race will be a great honour for the guy. He's not won a race this season. He's done pretty well. But, yeah, I think with the guy winning here will be tremendous. Will be absolutely great. He'll get the 50 points. It'll move him a couple of inches up the table. And me getting second place, I'll be happy with that. That'll be my best position this season. Shame it's too late. Shame it's too late. Lovely story. Lovely story. So the white flag is out, and we are on our way to the checkered flag once again, and the final time in the 70s Piston Cup. The guy on his way. I'm down into 7th. I've completely lost the plot. I am now not going to get second, and it's going to be Van der Spin. Oh, not good. So here we go, going to the checkered flag. The guy is going to get the checkered flag and his first win of the season. And Van der Spin got second. And unfortunately for Bowler stayed on the lead lap. Jensen, Freddie and the King are a lap down, unfortunately. Thanks guys, thank you. Well, there you go, there's the official standings. The guy wins his first race of the season. Van der Spin in second. Boris Ledfoot in third. Kerber in fourth. Tierson fifth. Castle Nut in sixth. Axler in seventh. Racing Tyre eighth. Blamer in ninth. And I got 10th place. I was second. What happened? Anyway, on that note, what I'll do is I'll update the table, and it shall be on the website in about 20 minutes time, and I'll leave it on the website for about a week. Okay, so thank you for watching guys. It's been a pleasure to have you all here and see the final race of the season. And as you can see, we only had 5 cars out, but tomorrow night it's back to the A1 Grand Prix, back to the A1 Grand Prix, so that should be very, very interesting tomorrow night. Hope you can make it, 9 PM UK time, don't miss it. I shall be there, of course, and I hope you will be too. If you're going to watch the NASCAR tonight, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it's started. It was raining when I looked earlier, so I'm going to have a look now and see if it is on. So anyway, on that guys, have a lovely afternoon if you're in that part of the world, or have a lovely evening if you're in my part of the world, and don't forget to stay safe and well. Good night guys.